Two things relax muscles, that's moist heat and magnesium. So in an Epsom salt bath, you've got them both there. But Dr. Neil Nedley, I went to a seminar by him, and he said, exercise those legs. You've really got to exercise those legs. So the exercises that are particularly working the legs are rebounding, trampolining, exercise bike, also swimming. Swimming's quite good. Have you ever woken in the dead of night, your calf muscles seizing painfully, leaving you gasping and grabbing your legs, wondering why your body seems to betray you when all you want is a peaceful rest? You're not alone. Leg cramps are one of the most common frustrations for seniors, silently stealing sleep, slowing daily routines, and making every step feel heavier than it should. But here's the good news. What if I told you that the key to stronger, healthier legs and to banishing these painful cramps might be hiding in something as simple as the vitamins you take every day? I'm speaking from years of experience and research in senior health, who has dedicated her life to helping older adults reclaim vitality and strength. Today we're going to explore the top 7 vitamins that can make a profound difference in your leg health. Not only will you learn which nutrients to prioritize, but you'll also discover the subtle ways they work deep within your muscles, nerves, and circulation, quietly repairing, strengthening, and protecting you from those sudden, painful spasms that can disrupt your day or night. By the end of this video, you won't just understand what vitamins to take, you'll understand how to give your legs the resilience they need, and why neglecting them could silently be holding you back from the freedom of movement you deserve. So sit comfortably, take a deep breath, and let's uncover the secrets that could transform your legs and restore your confidence, one step at a time. Before we start, drop in the comments from where you are watching this video and what health topic you'd like to see in the next video. As a special thank you for joining us today, we're giving away 100 free copies of my best-selling book to subscribers. So, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment about why you want to win my best-selling book. Vitamin 1, magnesium, the muscle's best friend. My experience with magnesium oil is very positive. In fact, the research is showing that magnesium oil, which is applied topically to the outside of the body, is more effective and picked up more efficiently than taking the magnesium by mouth. And there can be a time for both. Our massage therapists always have magnesium oil. See, magnesium is a muscle relaxant. And so whenever you've got tight muscles, cramping muscles, the magnesium oil can be very effective. And for people with restless legs, we advise they have a hot Epsom salts bath, if that's not possible, to apply the magnesium oil on the outside. It's lower the pain. Yes, yeah. It does, it does, it does, because cramping muscles can cause pain. So whenever there's cramping muscles, you can apply the magnesium oil.
I have experience of using the magnesium oil. It's really true.
Yes, it is true. That's why it's very good for everyone to try this on themselves. and then they've got a story. Yes?
Yeah, when you have the restless leg syndrome, should they take it during the day or should they do it at night time when they have the problem with the magnesium?
Ideally before they go to bed, because that's often when the restless legs start, so just before they go to bed, or people that, the hot Epsom salts bath. Magnesium is often called the relaxation mineral, and for good reason. Imagine it as the quiet conductor of your muscle orchestra, keeping every fibre in harmony. Without enough magnesium, your muscles can tense and spasm unexpectedly, which is why leg cramps often strike when magnesium levels are low. For seniors, magnesium is especially crucial. Our bodies naturally absorb less of it as we age, and it quietly slips below optimal levels without dramatic symptoms. The result? Those dreaded nocturnal calf cramps, that sudden lightning-sharp tightening that jolts you awake. Magnesium works by helping muscles contract and relax properly, ensuring that your movements are smooth and controlled rather than tense and painful. Picture this. You're standing in your kitchen preparing a cup of tea. Without adequate magnesium, That simple step toward the counter could be interrupted by a cramp that makes you wince and pause. But with magnesium properly balanced, your muscles respond fluidly, letting you move with ease. It's not just about avoiding pain, it's about regaining the freedom to live without hesitation or fear. Magnesium also interacts with calcium and potassium in your muscles. Think of it as a delicate dance. Calcium triggers the muscle contraction, potassium helps reset the signal, and magnesium ensures the dance ends gracefully, preventing the muscles from locking up. A deficiency here is like a conductor missing from the symphony chaos ensues. Good sources of magnesium include leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale, nuts and seeds such as almonds and pumpkin seeds, and whole grains. But many seniors struggle to get enough through diet alone. That's why supplementation after consulting with your healthcare provider can be a game changer. Even a modest improvement in magnesium levels can reduce cramps, improve sleep, and restore confidence in your leg strength. Vitamin 2, vitamin D, sunshine in every step. So let me very quickly say in the next breath, you can overdo the sun. Absolutely. And Aussies have been guilty of that over the years. When you overdo the sun, you know it because it's very painful. You've burnt the skin. That's what damages the skin. Short bursts of sunshine do not damage the skin. In fact, the body deteriorates when it's not getting those short bursts of sunshine because then it is not getting the vitamin D. Did you know that children suffered and died for 300 years in England before finally in 1921 it was acknowledged that rickets was a vitamin D deficiency? Now, excuse the illustration, I'm not the best drawer, but you'll get what I mean. This is the head, this is the torso, legs looking like this. I've got a photograph at home in a book called The Healing Sun. It has a photo of children with rickets. I'm not talking about the 18-month-old baby who has a big nappy on and the legs look like that. I'm talking about children 5, 6, 7 years of age. He also showed another in this picture. There were 3 children. This child didn't have rickets. And basically the legs are like this. And the third child also had rickets, but the legs were more like this. The perfect leg is where the ankles and the calves and the knee all touch when the legs are put together. I'm sure you'd be pleased to see me rubbing that off. I'm not the best drawer. But to give you an illustration, did you know that rickets is returning? You go in any shop mall and look at legs and you will see rickets is returning because people are not getting into the sunshine. Now imagine sunlight infusing every step you take with strength. That's what vitamin D does for your legs. Often called the sunshine vitamin, it plays a pivotal role in maintaining muscle function, balance, and bone strength, 3 essential factors in preventing cramps and injuries as we age. Vitamin D deficiency is surprisingly common among older adults. Even if you step outside daily, factors like skin changes, limited sun exposure, or certain medications can leave your body starved for this essential nutrient. Without it, your muscles may feel weak or fatigued, your reflexes slower, and your risk for painful cramps higher. Think about it in real life. You're heading out for a stroll, a simple activity you've done for years. Suddenly, your legs feel heavy, your muscles twitch uncomfortably, and the joy of movement is replaced by caution. Vitamin D helps maintain calcium absorption in your bones, supports nerve signaling in your muscles, and keeps your overall leg strength intact. It's like a silent partner, quietly ensuring that every movement is smooth and pain-free. You can boost vitamin D naturally through sunlight exposure, fatty fish like salmon or fortified dairy products. But many seniors benefit from supplements, especially during the darker months. Small adjustments here can prevent muscle weakness, support bone health, and dramatically reduce the frequency of cramps, giving you the freedom to enjoy life without hesitation. Vitamin 3, vitamin B12, energizing nerves and muscles. Vitamin B12 may not get the attention it deserves, but for seniors, it is an unsung hero when it comes to leg health. Imagine your nerves as a complex network of highways, sending signals from your brain to your muscles. Vitamin B12 ensures that these highways are clear, fast, and efficient. Without it, signals can become sluggish, misfiring, or interrupted, leading to weakness, tingling, and yes, those frustrating leg cramps. Many seniors experience subtle B12 deficiencies long before any severe symptoms appear. You might notice a little more fatigue than usual, a slight numbness in your toes, or even a cramp that jolts you out of bed for no apparent reason. B12 is crucial for maintaining nerve health, supporting the production of red blood cells, and keeping your muscles energized. Think of it as a vital spark, ensuring your legs respond immediately when you need them to, whether it's to climb stairs, stand from a chair, or chase after a grandchild. Foods rich in B12 include eggs, dairy, fish, and fortified cereals. Yet absorption decreases with age, making supplementation a wise consideration for many seniors. Just a regular intake of this vitamin can restore that nervous system efficiency, reducing cramp frequency and supporting your overall mobility. It's not just about avoiding discomfort, it's about giving your legs the energy and responsiveness they once had. Vitamin 4, vitamin E, protecting muscles from within. Now let's turn to vitamin E, often celebrated for its antioxidant power, but its benefits go far beyond what you might imagine. Vitamin E acts like a shield for your muscles, protecting them from the wear and tear caused by daily movement, oxidative stress, and the natural aging process. It keeps the tiny blood vessels that feed your muscles healthy, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach every fiber efficiently. For seniors, insufficient vitamin E can contribute to weaker muscles, fatigue, and those irritating cramps that strike seemingly out of nowhere. Imagine walking down the hallway, and suddenly your calf feels tight and unyielding. Vitamin E's protective role is subtle, yet essential. It strengthens the muscles from the inside out, helping them recover faster after activity and reducing vulnerability to spasms. You'll find vitamin E in foods like sunflower seeds, almonds, spinach, and avocados, but older adults often fall short in meeting their daily needs, so mindful supplementation may be necessary. Think of vitamin E as the silent guardian of your leg health, reducing inflammation, maintaining circulation, and letting your muscles function without sudden interruptions. With consistent intake, you can step with confidence, knowing your legs are protected even during the simple everyday movements that keep you independent. Linking vitamins together. At this point, you might notice a pattern. These vitamins, magnesium, vitamin D, B12, and E, aren't just individual nutrients acting alone. They work in harmony, supporting muscles, nerves, and bones simultaneously. Magnesium relaxes, calcium and vitamin D strengthen, B12 energizes nerves, and vitamin E protects the muscles. Together, they form a foundation that keeps your legs strong, resilient, and less prone to those sudden, painful spasms. And here's where it gets even more interesting. The next vitamins we'll explore aren't just about individual deficiencies. They address the silent chronic issues that often accumulate with age. They target inflammation, circulation, and cellular repair, giving you the ability to move freely, prevent cramps, and reclaim the energy you may have thought was slipping away. Vitamin 5 potassium, the electrical balance for your muscles. Potassium might sound like a simple mineral, but for your legs, it acts like the electrical wiring that ensures every contraction and relaxation happens smoothly. Think of your muscles as a complex machine. Without proper potassium, the signals between your nerves and muscles can misfire, leading to spasms, twitching, and sudden cramps that leave you doubled over in discomfort. For seniors, potassium is often overlooked, yet it is critical in maintaining fluid balance, nerve function, and muscle strength. Picture this scenario. You're taking a morning walk in the garden, enjoying the sunlight when your calf suddenly seizes. That painful jolt could be your body signaling that potassium levels are low. Adequate potassium helps regulate muscle contraction, ensuring that each movement is controlled and fatigue resistant. You can boost your potassium naturally through bananas, sweet potatoes, oranges, and leafy greens. But here's a key point. Balance is everything. Too little, and your muscles are tense and prone to cramps. Too much, and you risk heart and kidney issues. That's why working with your healthcare provider to maintain the right levels is essential. Proper potassium intake can be the difference between walking with ease and dreading each step. The highest concentration of mineral inside the cell is potassium. The highest concentration outside the cell is sodium. And in this bilayered membrane that is around every cell, there are sodium-potassium pumps. And these sodium-potassium pumps are ever going like this, maintaining the balance between potassium and sodium. But when someone's not eating enough fruits and vegetables, and that's where you get most of your potassium, and they're putting table salt on everything far too much, what happens now is sodium levels rise and potassium levels drop. Vitamin 6, calcium, the strength behind every step. Calcium is often associated with bones, but its influence extends directly to your muscles. Every contraction, every step, even the simple act of rising from a chair, relies on calcium working in perfect tandem with magnesium. Imagine calcium as the spark that triggers muscle movement, with magnesium acting as the gentle brake. Without enough calcium, muscles struggle to contract efficiently, leaving you prone to cramps and stiffness. As we age, calcium absorption decreases, making supplementation or dietary focus crucial. Seniors who maintain optimal calcium levels report not just stronger bones, but improved muscle coordination and fewer nighttime leg cramps. Think of your legs as pillars supporting your independence. Calcium keeps them steady, responsive, and ready for action at any moment. You'll find calcium in dairy products like yogurt and cheese, as well as in fortified plant-based milks, almonds, and certain green vegetables. Pairing calcium with vitamin D enhances absorption, creating a dynamic duo that supports both bone density and muscle function. With calcium on your side, your legs are not just stronger, they are prepared to respond gracefully without sudden spasms or discomfort. Vitamin 7, vitamin C, repair and protection for muscles. Finally, we arrive at vitamin C, often celebrated for immune support, but equally vital for your leg muscles. Vitamin C plays a critical role in collagen production, the protein that forms connective tissue in muscles, tendons, and ligaments. Think of collagen as the scaffolding inside your legs. Without it, your muscles are more prone to strains, micro tears, and painful cramps. For seniors, vitamin C is more than just a defense against colds. It supports repair and recovery, reduces inflammation, and strengthens blood vessels, ensuring proper circulation to your legs. Imagine going about your daily routine, bending, walking, or even standing from a chair without the nagging threat of a cramp or strain. Vitamin C helps your muscles withstand these everyday stresses, keeping you active, confident, and independent. Sources of vitamin C include citrus fruits, bell peppers, strawberries, and broccoli. Ensuring you get enough either through diet or supplementation provides your muscles with the tools they need to recover, repair, and stay resilient. With adequate vitamin C, your legs are not just functional, they're fortified, prepared to move freely and painlessly through every day. Connecting the dots, the vitamin symphony. Now that we've explored all 7 vitamins, magnesium, vitamin D, B12, E, potassium, calcium, and C, you can see how they work together in a delicate, life-supporting symphony. Magnesium relaxes, calcium contracts, potassium balances, vitamin D strengthens, B12 energizes, vitamin E protects, and vitamin C repairs. Each nutrient plays a specific role, but together they ensure your legs are strong, responsive, and less prone to painful cramps. It's not just theory. Seniors who prioritize these vitamins often report dramatic improvements in mobility, reduced nighttime cramps, and renewed confidence in their to walk, climb stairs, and move without hesitation. By paying attention to these nutrients, you're giving your legs the foundation they need to thrive, not just for a week or a month, but for years to come. Practical tips for integrating these vitamins. Understanding which vitamins strengthen your legs is one thing, but putting that knowledge into practice is where real change happens. Many seniors struggle with the how of it, how to consistently get enough of these nutrients without feeling overwhelmed. The key is balance, routine, and mindful choices that fit seamlessly into your daily life. Start with your diet. Incorporate leafy greens, colorful vegetables, nuts, seeds, and fruits into each meal. For example, a morning smoothie with spinach, banana, and a splash of fortified plant milk can provide magnesium, potassium, vitamin D, and calcium all at once. Snack on almonds or sunflower seeds in the afternoon to boost vitamin E, or enjoy a citrus fruit after lunch to top up your vitamin C. By spreading intake throughout the day, your body absorbs nutrients more efficiently, and your muscles receive a steady supply of the building blocks they need to stay strong and cramp-free. Supplementation can also play a role, especially for nutrients that are difficult to get enough of from food alone, like B12 and vitamin D. Always consult with your healthcare provider before adding supplements to your routine. They can recommend the right dosage based on your current levels, medications, and overall health. Remember, supplements are not a replacement for a healthy diet. They're an enhancement, ensuring that your legs get the support they require when diet alone may fall short. Hydration is another often overlooked factor. Muscles need water to function optimally, and even mild dehydration can trigger cramps. Seniors are particularly vulnerable because the sensation of thirst diminishes with age. Aim for consistent water intake throughout the day, and consider fluids rich in electrolytes like potassium and magnesium to support muscle function further. Lifestyle considerations for healthy legs. In addition to diet and supplements, your daily habits can dramatically impact leg health. Gentle, regular exercise like walking, swimming, or stretching keeps muscles flexible, improves circulation, and reduces the risk of cramps. Think of it as oiling the hinges of your body. Without movement, muscles stiffen, nerves misfire, and cramps become more frequent. Pay attention to posture and ergonomics. Simple adjustments like proper seating height, supportive footwear, and using a walking aid if necessary can prevent unnecessary strain on your legs. Even small improvements in alignment reduce tension on your muscles and enhance circulation, creating a more comfortable and pain-free movement experience. Sleep and rest are equally critical. Many cramps strike at night, often because muscles are fatigued or dehydrated. Prioritize a routine that includes gentle evening stretches, adequate hydration, and perhaps a magnesium supplement before bed. Creating a supportive nighttime environment gives your muscles the recovery time they need and reduces the frequency of those disruptive cramps. Motivation and mindset, empowering your leg health. Now let's talk about mindset. Taking these steps isn't just about avoiding pain, it's about reclaiming independence, confidence, and joy in your daily movements. Imagine standing at the top of the stairs, stepping into your garden, or walking through the park without the nagging worry of cramps or weakness. That vision is possible when you consistently support your body with the right vitamins, hydration, exercise, and care. Every small action counts. Each healthy meal, each glass of water, each gentle stretch is a deliberate step towards stronger, more resilient legs. Think of it as investing in yourself, your mobility, your comfort, and your freedom. Over time, these consistent habits compound, giving you the energy, flexibility, and confidence to live fully without the limitations imposed by leg cramps. Leg cramps don't have to define your days or nights. By prioritizing the 7 essential vitamins we've discussed: magnesium, vitamin D, B12, E, potassium, calcium, and C, you give your legs the nutrients they need to relax, contract, protect, and repair. Combined with proper hydration, a balanced diet, regular movement and mindful habits, these vitamins form a powerful foundation for stronger, healthier and more resilient legs. Remember, prevention is always better than reaction. By addressing deficiencies before cramps strike, you reclaim control over your mobility, your comfort and your independence. The path to stronger legs isn't complicated, it's intentional, consistent and compassionate toward your body's needs. So, start today. Incorporate these vitamins into your meals. Consider guided supplementation if necessary. Move with care and nurture your muscles with attention and respect. Your legs are not just functional, they are the pillars of your independence, the foundation of your daily life, and the key to maintaining vitality as you age. Treat them well, and they will carry you through many more years of confident, pain-free movement. You have the knowledge, the tools, and the guidance. Now take the next step literally and empower your legs to support the life you deserve. He actually says in his book that the eyes can't get enough sun treatment. He says if you go out into the sun and you've been in a dark room and it's a little bit glary, he says close your eyes and then tip your head up to the sun and just stay like that for a few minutes and put your head down and open your eyes, and your eyes will be used to the sun. Never should we look at the sun. The eyes tell you that. He also suggests that sometimes we go outside, lift our eyelid, look down and let the ultraviolet rays from the sun hit the eyeball, the white of the eye. Obviously only for a minute or two at a time. We don't want burnt eyeballs. If this video helped you understand how to do that, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps others find this important information. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay informed, stay healthy.